So I grew up in Germany, and I was a lazy student. And at some point, I figured out that if I had to write an essay, and I'd make the sentences so complicated that my teachers weren't really able to understand them, because honestly, I didn't understand myself what I'd written, they'd give me an A. So I slowly started to sound like a German academic with terrible writing style. And after I finished my high school, I had the great luck of going to University of Cambridge as an undergrad. And at the core of that system, one-on-one supervisions, where you have a week to write an essay, and then you have an hour with your professor to discuss what you've written. And one of my teachers there, Dr. Richard Serjeantson, looked at what I was writing, and he said, look, I mean, it seems like you're a smart guy, but honestly, I don't really understand what you wrote. I'm not quite sure what you're saying. And so for 2 terms that I was working with him, he tortured me, saying you can't use any conjunctions, no ands, no buts, no ifs, just sentence, 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 sentence. Don't use complicated words if you're not entirely sure of the meaning. Most of the time, there's a simpler way of expressing a complex thought. And that really was the beginning of my learning the difficult craft of expressing complex, sophisticated ideas in much simpler ways. I think without that training and that one-on-one attention, I would still be writing in the Germanic style, and I don't think I'd be able to make a living as a writer as I do today.